Welcome back to my channel. Well, as you can read by the title below, we're pregnant. When I mean by I mean the whole channel. I look at this as a blessing in disguise. Yes, I just graduated high school, but also I look at this as God probably giving me a gift. And I really, sometimes you don't really ask for his gifts, but when he give them to you, just appreciate it. This really did come, I know I'm all over the place right now, but this really did come unexpectedly because, fresh out of high school, probably want to enjoy my whole summer, go to some parties, go have other type of fun, but then took that test. It said positive. And so, well, welcome little baby in January 24th, 2019. And I also want to talk about how me being a diabetic and being pregnant as well. I had to do a lot of research on how to make sure my blood sugar stay within a normal range of each other, and before meals, after meals, and after meals, basically. When you're pregnant and being a diabetic, it's difficult because as your baby grows, the baby takes a lot of your insulin too. And I'll probably tell y'all what insulin is, so I'll Google it and post it up for you. It does take a lot of your insulin because it's like basically, I think, building up your hormones or something in the video. I said in the video, oh my god, in your body. And it kind of makes your blood sugar either go up or go down. And mostly mine, when I noticed, like when my baby started taking more of my insulin, I noticed my blood sugar would stay up more, and I have to basically schedule another doctor's appointment with my diabetic doctor to inform her, to let her know that, okay, well, it's time to change my insulin and do something else because clearly baby is growing more and I need to make sure this baby does grow more in order for me to have my insulin. And it's also, when you're pregnant and being diabetic, they have triggering foods too that could trigger your blood sugar to go up too. And I noticed that my triggering food was pancakes, which sucks because I love pancakes, but I really had to stop eating pancakes because I noticed that, one weekend I ate pancakes, my blood sugar was 338. That is not normal. And I got scared because I thought I was about to have another miscarriage. And when I told my doctor that, she brought me in, she said maybe the pancakes are your triggering food. And so I wasn't brave enough to test that theory again. So I just said, okay, we're going to cut pancakes out and just stop completely. In case y'all wondering how my mom and dad felt about me being pregnant and fresh out of high school. At first, my mom, she wasn't with it. She really didn't want to talk to me after I first told her, and I could understand why, because she was just celebrating me getting out of high school. Now it's like she has to tell everybody else that, oh, Adria pregnant, and which I can understand, because you really want your child to be pregnant fresh out of high school, and you just got done celebrating that moment. Now you have to take all this other stuff in with celebrating this moment. But she eventually came around, and I could joke with her about it. She really wants a boy. We gonna see. But my dad, he was accepting of it because he basically told me, you're grown and there's nothing we can do about it. Just still go to college and handle your business, which I still plan to do, to handle my business. And everybody else in my family accepted it well. They think it's a blessing as well too. because I'm type 1 diabetic, and I know I don't know if a lot of y'all seen Still Make Noise. That that movie is about a woman named Shelby getting pregnant, but she was a bad diabetic too. And that's another thing that kind of frightens me a little bit about that, is because in Still Make Noise, when she got pregnant, her mom was more concerned about her kidneys, because clearly Shelby was a bad diabetic, and I can relate to that because I've been in DKA 3 times in my life. And so that's scary, because it's like, okay, you're pregnant now. And of course, I'm enjoying the terms of my pregnancy, but I'm also scared at the same time, because I'm thinking, okay, so what if after I have this baby, they tell me, okay, Adrian, you're going to need a kidney transplant because your kidneys can't handle it anymore. And it's scary because, like, when I was going through DKA those times, I wasn't thinking about, oh, I might, whenever I do decide to have children, I might have to have a kidney transplant, because how much damage I did in the inside of my body. Of course, I look normal right now. I look fine, but at the same time, I know that I probably did some type of damage to them, where when this baby keeps growing and going along, and when I have to give birth, they're gonna have to do something, because I'm trying to keep my faith up about that, but at the same time, it's hard keeping your faith up about that, because I know some diabetic people can relate to this, because especially if you have not been doing right since you've been taking care of yourself. I've been a diabetic since I was 9 months, a 9-month-old baby. And my mom, she took care of me for so long, and then when I finally got a hold of taking care of my blood sugars and getting myself insulin, I was not doing right. I was eating candy. One thing I never did was drink regular sodas, but I did eat candy. Basically, I was just eating candy and eating regular ice cream. But when I did talk to a dietitian, they said eating regular ice cream and eating no sugar added ice cream is basically go hand in hand, because they still have sugar in the no sugar added ice cream. But at the same time, I was not doing right. I barely like checking my sugar. Only time you'll really see me check my sugar is when I'm about to eat something. And when you are diabetic, your doctor wants to see like constant blood sugars along the line of everything. Meaning, like, okay, they want you to check your sugar when you wake up, when you eat something, after you eat, 2 hours, when you eat something again. Basically, they want to see, like, okay, how consistent is this, and if we have to change your insulin. And so I was not doing that at first. But then when I finally got a grasp of it, I started doing right by my sugars. I want to say like in March this year, because that's when I went in DKA again. And so basically what I'm trying to tell y'all is, diabetic women, men, whatever, young children, if y'all want to have kids and you want your body to be healthy and stable when it's time to have your child, I suggest you get a hold of your blood sugars before you go into DKA and before you do damage to your body to the point where you're going to have to do something about your kidneys after you have your child. And I pray every day that my baby comes out healthy and I come out healthy in the aftermath as well. Because nobody wants to go through that traumatic experience where you have to go on dialysis, have to get a kidney transplant, and then something goes wrong with that kidney transplant, you end up in a coma, and then you can't see your child grow up because you didn't make it. That's the constant fear I weigh heavily on my heart, because, like, what if I don't make it in the end? What if, like, all the damage I've done catches back up to me and it just says, okay, we gotta put your body on shutdown? But don't get me wrong, I am excited about being pregnant because, you know, you see your belly growing each and every day. As the weeks go by, you can see like different things happening. Especially like when you go to the ultrasound, your first ultrasound is, I believe, it's at, it could be at 6 or 8 weeks. I got mine at 8 weeks. It's cute because, like, okay, you see that it looks like a little peanut. And then when you get your next ultrasound, I believe I got my next ultrasound like at 12 weeks. I think 11 or 12, I can't remember. They move in there, like you can't feel it, but like when you look on the ultrasound screen, they move in there, like they squirm, they wiggle around, they even change positions, and you don't even know they're changing because you can't feel it yet. And then in my last ultrasound, I seen how big this baby got. This baby got a big old head. It has his dad's head. Okay, I don't know. Okay, I got a big head too, but we ain't gonna get into that. And I was just like, wow. And it was like moving its hand, basically like it was like waving a little bit too. And I got a picture right here. Y'all probably seen in the beginning of this video, but like, look. And they're like, that type of thing grows inside of you. I don't want to say thing, but that type of baby grows inside of you, and you're just like exciting experience because it makes you want to cry. I cry every ultrasound, and it brings me joy because it's like I get to experience this and also accept this, that it's happening to me. Truth be told, I really am happy because I get to have somebody who has my genes, who kind of looks like me, who probably will act like me a little bit. And it's just exciting to have like a little person that came from you. Yes, I'm excited. I'm about to be somebody's mama, y'all. But I also want to say that I did get the good news that I will be able to push, because I wasn't scared to have a C-section, but I know that when you have a C-section, it's 10 times as harder to like get around and move around. And I know it's longer. I think it's longer for you to heal. I know it's longer for you to heal, but I think it's longer because I know we push out vaginally. It's 6 to 8 weeks, I think. But when you have a C-section, I don't know how long it takes for you to be able to exercise or do anything else. So I was excited about that, to be able to push. Excuse me. I also my mama has been buying a lot of stuff. A lot. And I also have been like thinking about how I want to adjust my room so me and baby can both be comfortable. And I also have been looking up breathing techniques because like I know a lot of people are scared to give birth vaginally, and I know like they say, a lot of people tell me that, but no, not people, but what I read about, because I look up stuff online. I like reading articles, and what I read is that the contractions hurt worse than when you have to push. And I don't want an epidural because of the fact that I don't want it to affect my baby. So I want to do it naturally. So I have been looking up how to stay calm during those contractions and during the fact that, because I know the baby keeps pushing down on your cervix, and when it's getting closer and closer for you to give birth. So I've been looking up things like bringing a ball to the hospital, breathing, sound waves help, smells help, and also just not stressing, because believe me, I have been watching videos on YouTube and I've seen where it hurts because I see it. But I asked my nurse, because I have a nurse that comes to the house and talks to me. She told me that basically you just have to stay calm. You can't really panic when you're when you're in that hospital bed. Make yourself comfortable. Basically, you don't have to stay in that hospital bed unless the doctor tells you, ma'am, you have to stay in this hospital bed. You can't be getting up. But if you are one of the ones who gets to move around and relax, then do that. Turn the TV on, watch a movie, play Uno, but just stay calm. And that's what I plan on doing. I want to prepare, and they say it's good to prepare your body for childbirth as well, so you can be more prepared for that. But yeah, I'm gonna be a mom. I'm excited. But that's all about this video. If y'all want a Q&A on how I do it with my diabetes, if I didn't touch on anything in this video, then my social media is in the description box. This video was all over the place, but I had to upload this. I'll see y'all on the flip side. We're gonna get something to eat from McDonald's. Bye.